Damage. Half an hour later, we're alone in our room, sitting side by side on Rafi's bed. Her wall screen is set to mirror us. We keep the lights low because my head is throbbing. Dr. Orteg had to redo my scar 3 times before it matched Rafi's. I didn't let him use the med spray until it was done. I wanted to feel it the same way she did, the sharpness of breaking skin, the warm trickle of my own blood. When we touch our scars, it will be with the same memory of pain. "We look amazing," she whispers. That's how she always talks about our looks, in the plural, like it's not boasting if she includes me too. And maybe it's true. Our mother was a natural pretty, the only one in the city. Father brags to anyone who will listen. He says we'll never need a real operation, even when we get old and crumbly, just a touch-up here or there. But our mix of his glower and our mother's angelic face has always looked disjointed to me. And now this scar. Like Beauty and the Beast had daughters and raised them in the wild. I don't know if we're pretty, I say, but we're alive. Thanks to you. I just sat there screaming. I turn to stare at her. When did you scream? The whole time, she drops her eyes, just not out loud. Rafi was her usual self in front of everyone, bratty and full of swagger. But here alone with me, her voice has gone quiet and serious. Doesn't it scare you? She asks. I recite what our father always says. The rebels only hate us because they're jealous of what he's built. That means they're small people, not worth being afraid of. Rafi shakes her head. I meant, doesn't it scare you that you killed someone? The question takes a second to sink in. I've been too brain-rattled to think about it. The sound of the knife churning through the assassin, the taste of his blood in the air. In that moment, it's not me. My fingers flutter, moving through the pulse knife commands. It's the training, all those hours of practice. She takes my hand, stills my twitching fingers. That's what Naya would say, but how did it feel to you? Amazing, I say, soft as air. I'd kill anyone for you, Rafi. Her eyes stay locked on mine. Her lips barely move, mouthing the shadow of a word. Anyone. My breath catches. I can't believe that she would ask me this, even too softly for spy dust to hear, because I know exactly who she means. I dare to give her the barest nod, even him. A smile settling on her face at last. Rafi looks away into the mirror, those identical faces with identical scars. Remember back when we were littlies and they told us it was a game, pretending there was only one of us? None of it seemed real. I nod, like a joke we were playing on the world. Some joke. It's less funny when someone shoots at you. He missed. She points at her scar. Speak for yourself. That wasn't a bullet, Rafi, just collateral damage. She reaches across to touch my brow with careful fingertips. Beneath the tingle of med spray, a dull ache beats in time with my heartbeat. So what's this? I turn away, but Rafi's still there in the mirror. That's not damage, I say. That's me, always part of you. She squeezes my hand, and I feel that certainty I always had as a littlie, that I'm more than expendable, more than a body double. This isn't normal, she whispers. This secret. People don't raise their kids to take a bullet. But I saved you. Rafi doesn't know how amazing this feels. How those years of training, all that work and pain, flowing through me now like lightning. She turns away for a moment. One day, I'll save you too.